Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Simon.
And I am a rail enthusiast who loves going up and down the country, riding on the trains, filming and taking photos of them as well. These videos of my railway journeys can differ sometimes as they can go to plan or will go bad.
Welcome to Simon Trains Railway Journeys. Hello, welcome to Rugeley Trent Valley. Now, I wasn't planning to do the intro of this video here, but honestly I was going to do it somewhere else, but I didn't have an idea where I was going to do it, and I was just having so much fun with today, I completely forgot about it. So I thought I'd do the intro here. So today we are visiting the following stations. We're up at the crack of dawn at Redcar Central, Thornaby, Eaglescliffe, West, Dinsdale, and the very last station of the day, Darlington. So the reason I'm planning to visit these stations today is because some I haven't done before, some I have done before but it's been ages since I've last visited them, and some because I just wanted to anyway, like Redcar Central. Because TransPennine Express, when I heard they were extending it to Redcar Central, I thought, ooh, that's a location I actually want to go to. Be interesting. And it was really. So, today's blog is mainly just filming the units that are at these locations. And to be honest, it's really been good. So, as I'm about to leave Rugeley Trent Valley, we're going to be starting this blog at Middlesbrough. So we're starting our journey today at Middlesbrough, going to Redcar Central first, which is down that way, and we're waiting for the 0736 to Redcar Central, so I'm guessing this is a TransPennine Express that I'll be catching. It should be an interesting ride because I've done to Redcar Central on Northern, so doing this on the 185 is going to be interesting. Anyway, we're going to be waiting for it to arrive, and then we're going to be leaving to do some filming at Redcar Central.
Thornaby, Stockton, Middlesbrough, Seacon, Hartlepool, Seaham, Sunderland, Hewitt, Newcastle, Dunstan, Gateshead Metro Centre, Leyden, Wenham, Hutton, Stockstill, Riding Hill, Corbridge, and Exham. This train has 2 carriages, platform 1, 137, 35,
We're on board 185 112 to Redcar Central. Now, I don't know the reason why they extended to Redcar Central, but I have this theory that I want to put out there. Because when the trains to Middlesbrough are running late, they get terminated at Thornaby. So I wonder if they extended them to Redcar Central in case a TransPennine service comes late and it ends up being terminated at Middlesbrough instead of Thornaby. Now, if anyone knows the reason why these are extended to Redcar Central, feel free to comment down below in the comment section. But we're not far off from Redcar Central now, which I'm going to be doing some filming. And I'm the only passenger going from Redcar Central. As the sun is rising in Redcar Central, I was the only passenger to get off that train. I was literally the only passenger that was travelling between Middlesbrough, Redcar Central, that. I wonder if my theory is correct, that they only go to Redcar Central in case they're running late and have to terminate at Middlesbrough. But like I said, it's one that I don't know. You know what? I'm actually going to tweet TransPennine Express and see why they're actually going to Redcar Central. Anyway, we're going to come onto this platform here, because this platform is actually a bit longer than the other one, to be honest. So, going to be doing some filming here, and then we're going to be leaving just after 9 o'clock to go to Thornaby. Hopefully by then it should be lighter. This is Redcar Central. Now this is the first station of the day that I'm filming trains here, but this is also the only place that I'm going eastwards from Middlesbrough. Now Middlesbrough and Redcar Railway opened the line on the 4th of June 1846, but it was financially backed by the Stockton and Darlington Railway and the Great North of England Railway. The Stockton and Darlington Railway ended up taking over the line and completed its Saltburn in 1861, and a new through platform had to be constructed, but only had a single platform. Now this had problems. Now I think the single platform was somewhere around here, because there's a platform still disused, which at the end of this building. Now this caused problems because Redcar, I think, boomed a bit, and it was difficult to have services running through here with one platform. So the London North Eastern Railway brought a second platform in 1935. Now in the 1980s a replacement platform was built, because the replacement platform, I think, is just over here. It's actually a staggered platform. What a staggered platform is that they're not level with each other, because I'm literally at the end of platform 1 here, and platform 2 is over there, which you have to use this footbridge over here to go over to the other platform. Now we're here till just after 9 o'clock, and then I'm going to be catching a train to Thornaby. Behind me here is a beautiful abandoned station building. This building was designed by George Townsend Andrews. Just looks beautiful, but it's a shame that it's currently disused. I'm not down there to fill the 0907 out because by the time I fill that out, I'm going to go over the footbridge back on this platform to get the 0912 to Thornaby, which goes on to Bishop Auckland. Now, as that's leaving the TransPennine Express service, that's Class 185 diesel, by the way, I've actually got a reply back off TransPennine Express on their Twitter. Now, they have quoted me, "Hi Siren, as far as I'm aware, is to extend the network so people of Redcar can connect to the biggest city easily." So that's why they've done it, but I think my theory is probably still there. It's one of those theories that you could discuss for ages or hours, to be honest. Anyway, our train is next to Thornaby. We're now on platform 2 at Thornaby. Platform 1 is actually just across there through a small car park. It is absolutely a wide station, which you got to walk across the car park to get to platform 1. Now, the station lies on the original Stockton and Darlington Railway. On the 27th of December 1830, the Stockton and Darlington Railway opened the line to Newport, which is just west of the current Middlesbrough station. This station, though, at Thornaby, was owned by the North Eastern Railway on the 1st of October 1882. Now, I'm not 100% sure on that one because that's what I saw on Wikipedia. It was opened earlier. You can feel free to comment down below. But when the station was opened, it was named South Stockton. The station was renamed on the 1st of November 1892 to Thornaby. However, there was plans to rename this station back to South Stockton in the year 2000 by Northern Spirit. Now, Northern Spirit was a train operating company back in that time. But those plans were blocked to a protest and they stopped it. So we're just here till just around 10:30 and I'll be moving on to Eaglescliffe station. Now, Eaglescliffe, the last time I was at Eaglescliffe was in 2013. So it'd be a long time to get back there. I was actually planning to do Eaglescliffe after Northampton back in, I think it was 2018. But unfortunately, due to the high winds that day, and they knocked the power lines down at just around Durham area, it wasn't advisable to go to Eaglescliffe. I went to Wakefield Westgate instead. So it's a long time coming to visit Eaglescliffe station again. just before we start, you hear like this little clicking sound during the videos I've taken. It's actually my camera, I haven't got the sound off yet. So you hear like a clicky ducky sound. That's what it is. It's just the sound of my camera taking the photos, which I will need to get the sound down eventually. Now this is Eaglescliffe Station, which is my first station of the day, and I have not been here since August 2013. That has been so long since I've last been here. When I was here last time, there was actually Grand Central HSTs here, but there was like Class 142 Pacers. It's changed. Even the shelters weren't here, because they were just bus shelters at the time, I think. But Eaglescliffe Station was actually quite interesting when I looked it up. Because before the station actually opened, 6 months before opening of this station, the Leeds Northern Railway opened their line from Northampton by Yarm from here. But this station opened on 25th of January 1853. This station deviates from the original Stockton and Darlington Railway. That line run east side of Yard Road through Preston Hall. Now unfortunately Lord Preston was very unhappy at the disruption of the trains to his cattle and insisted that the line to be built on the other side of the road. These days if you tell them to do that, you probably get told go away. But anyway, so after Eaglescliffe we're actually going to be diverging onto the line towards Darlington, which we're going to call Allen's West. The next station after Allen's West we can't do because there's only one train a day that stops there, which is Teesside Airport, and you go catch that train on a Sunday. And after that we're going to be doing Dinsdale. We're going to be covering that line next. So we've got a few TransPennines to pass through which don't stop at this station, and then it's by train to Allen's West, which is actually, believe it or not, a train ride of only 2 minutes that way. This station right here is Allen's West. But honestly, if I had my way, I would actually rename this station to Adams West.
What?
But anyway, this station is actually roughly a halfway point between Darlington and Middlesbrough. 7 miles that way is Middlesbrough, and also 2 minutes by the train is Eaglescliffe, and in that direction is 8 miles to Darlington. So roughly about halfway between the two towns and cities. Now, this station was actually quite interesting because the stations I'm going to were actually built like in the 1800s. This one was actually built by the London North Eastern Railway in 1940. Now, the reason they built this station, and it was named Allen's West Holt at the time, was to serve the nearby Royal Navy Stores Depot, because they opened this station during the Second World War. But following the construction of new housing in the area, the station actually became an advertised public station on the 3rd of October 1971. Now, I'll be honest, if this station never had the new housing being built in the 70s, I reckon this would have closed. This would have probably been a disused station. But anyway, we've got about 3 more trains before we leave to Dinsdale. Now, the next station technically after Allen's West is actually Teesside Airport, but problem with Teesside Airport is it's only got 1 train a day, and that runs on a Sunday. This is a Monday, so we can't visit Teesside Airport. I would love to though, but we can't. So the next station is actually going to be Dinsdale. As you saw en route to Dinsdale, we passed through Teesside Airport. But this station right here is Dinsdale. Now, I did check on Wikipedia, there was not much information, but there was some lovely boards down the bottom here which have got some stuff written down. Now, bear in mind when I do this history of the station, there is going to be some swearing in this. I'll explain that in a minute. Now, this station was actually opened by the North Eastern Railway on the 1st of July 1887, even though the village is actually called Middleton St George. The station was actually named Dinsdale Hope to attracting visitors to the waters at nearby Dinsdale Spa. Now, Dinsdale station buildings, which are now demolished, were designed by William Bell. However, I don't think this line here was part of the original Stockton and Darlington Railway, because that line was actually somewhere in that direction there, about a mile that way or so, but they did have a railway station there. Now, the railway station was actually called Fighting Cocks. It was named after a tavern called the Fighting Cocks. The station closed to passengers in 1887, and the line closed completely in 1964. But I think the station actually opened in 1825, I'm not too sure on that one. Or just after 1825. However though, we're going to be here for a bit filming a couple more trains, and I'll be moving on to Darlington after that, which will be my last station I'll be filming of the day. I'm now at Darlington Station, which is my last filming of the day before I go on south, because after this I'll be going on to Leeds. Now, just have a look at this map here of the Stockton and Darlington Railway, the original route and branch lines. And I was right, because I was questioning something at Dinsdale, which is there. That's Dinsdale Station, and the original route by Fighting Cocks was there. So, yeah. Dinsdale is not a part of the original Stockton and Darlington Railway route, which I thought it wasn't. But Teesside Airport is. There's a Uray Nook. Allen's West is. Then Eaglescliffe, Bowesfield Junction, onwards. I've got roughly about 7 minutes left here at Darlington. There's a couple of cross countries coming before my train to Leeds. Now the one I'm catching is the 1517 TransPennine Express service to Leeds. After that I've got an hour to kill in Leeds before I catch a northern service to Manchester Victoria by Bradford, so it is time to go home now, I'm afraid. But while I'm in Leeds, we'll see if there's anything interesting in Leeds. I don't think there is, but one thing I can tell you in this northeast area, I have not seen a pacer except for in Heaton Depot. So let's try and see some pacers in Leeds. you?
No, where's your Nova?
Who are you?
I don't know who you.
We're now in Leeds. Well, I've been here for a while actually, but I filmed a few things going on. We did film a Class 68 TransPennine Express leaving for Scarborough, which sounded wonderful. If you want to know who I was saying, who are you to, when I got off the train, I think you recognise this guy.
Hello everyone.
It's Jack Newell.
I used to live in Telford and now moved to Yorkshire. And if you want to know anything about the Railway Museum, I've got contacts with them.
Yeah. And plus, you do blogs, do you?
Yes, I do Travel Jack's Journeys. I vlog them from Howden train station.
So he blogs from Howden, I blog from Bougie Town.
I used
Not
to,
today though.
Yeah, I used to vlog from Telford. Used to.
Yeah. So I've been with Jack for just under an hour, but he's going back to York now, and I'll be going back to Manchester. So it's been nice seeing you again.
And nice to you as well.
When was the last time we saw each other?
Birmingham. IB.
Was it with Dodds?
Yeah. Got be.
Alex Dodds.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, that's a long time ago.
Hi Alex, if you're watching.
I don't know if Alex does watch them or not.
I don't know actually. Doesn't matter if he does or not.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to catch my train now, so I'll see you.
Probably when you're when you're next in the area.
Exactly.
Because I'm filming a journey today as well.
Right. Well, see you anyway.
Yes. And you, sir.
The quality might be a bit rubbish because I'm actually doing this on my phone, but I'm heading back to Manchester Piccadilly Station. Now I could have got the tram, but the problem is my ticket from Leeds to Manchester Victoria got swallowed up in the machine because it said Manchester Station's on it. Now my ticket to Stafford from Manchester Piccadilly says from Manchester Piccadilly. Now, if I had my ticket that said Manchester Stations, I could actually use that ticket on the Metrolink, but unfortunately I couldn't, so I decided walking back anyway. We've got a few tram shots at Piccadilly Gardens, and my train will be arriving into Manchester Piccadilly shortly. I boarded at Haverford McDonald's, got that at Piccadilly Gardens as well, and I'll be heading to Stafford. We made it back to Stafford, and I don't have long in Stafford because I think the 2103 to Northampton is just down the bottom. It's about to come in as soon as the Advantage West Coast service, which is 39107 that just came off from, which is also running late, leaves platform 1. So I'm going to try and fill this coming in, jump on board, and then go to Rugeley Trent Valley. At Rugeley Trent Valley, I'll be getting I think there's one at 0925 to Rugeley Town. Not sure on that one, but anyway, let's see which 2 units are on this one. It's a coach train, so it's 2 4 cars.
We are sorry that the 2102 cross-country service to Manchester Piccadilly via Stoke-on-Trent is delayed by approximately 10 minutes. Cross-country apologises for this late running and the inconvenience this may cause you. The next train to arrive at platform 4 will be the 2103 cross-country service to Durham.
So, I'm at my final destination now, Rugeley town. Today's been a good day actually. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I enjoyed it too much that I probably forgot about my intro. But yeah, we filmed at Redcar Central, which was a brilliant location. First time being there. Then we filmed at Thornaby. I've been there quite a few times myself, so I do know what the station is like. It is too wide to try and get everything, but we managed to capture everything that was there. Then I went to Eaglescliffe, filmed some units there and some locomotives. Like I said, I have been to Eaglescliffe since 2013. And that was the only time I've ever been to it. So it was nice to visit Eaglescliffe again. We got some units there. And then 2 minutes down the road was Allen's West. Or as I should rename it, Adams West. Or Adam West. You only got half an hour of service there roughly, but it was a nice location with a level crossing. Then we went to Dinsdale. We did miss out Teesside Airport on purpose because you can't get to it unless you got a Sunday service that stops there, and even if you stop there, you're still buggered to get back anyway. So that's only had like one train on a Sunday, Teesside Airport, so that's why we didn't even touch it, but I did show it in the video passing through. Dinsdale was alright, pretty good location. Did learn that there was a station at Fighting Cock before Dinsdale opened. Darlington was brilliant. I think we got a bit extra trains arriving and departing there because some were running late. They went back to Leeds, met up with Jack Newell, who actually filmed my train arriving into Leeds. So that's why that clip is there. Full credit to Jack Newell for that one. Went over to Manchester, Victoria, walked into Manchester Piccadilly, picked up a few tram clips on the way, back to Stafford, back to Rugeley, back to Rugeley town. So today has been a brilliant day, to be honest. Like I said, it was so brilliant, I forgot to do the intro. Now, my next blog will be the Great Central Railway. Every January, I go to the Great Central Railway for the Winter Steam Gala. As you've probably seen the blogs before, the Friday I actually travel up and down the line with 5 locomotives in action, featuring the LDR K1 62005, and also Great Western Railway Hall Class 4953 Pitchford Hall, which are the 2 visiting locomotives. And then Saturday I just find a spot and I just film the trains passing by. So the next 2 blogs will be focused on the Great Central Railway. So my social media now is Simon Trains YouTube FB page on Facebook. Instagram and Twitter is Simon Trains. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this blog. This service will terminate now, and we'll see you for the next journey.